Hey, good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic Live. I'm your host, Neil Johnson, excited to be with you and to share the news with you, folks. Don Lemon is having a panic attack. He's freaking out. And you know how you really know Don's freaking out? Because he's not saying anything. And the reason he's not saying anything is because he's already said too much. We have some alarming video clips here of Donnie Boy we're going to share with you, but you need to understand something. There is real shenanigans going on in Minnesota right now. A magistrate judge has blocked the charging of Don Lemon. Pam Bondi is pissed off. I will guarantee you, mark my words. I told you guys that we would see the leader. Now I can't even remember her name. What's her name, Rebecca? Nakima Armstrong. Okay, she was going to get arrested. Also, the St. Paul School Board member. Then we also saw that that freaky dude with the beard who can't say two words without throwing in an F-bomb, he got arrested. And Don Lemon is the last one I told you would be arrested. And it turns out a magistrate judge blocked the charging of him. And he pretends to be like a judge, right? A judge is supposed to be impartial, unbiased, but he is determining that Don can't be charged, even though there's obvious FACE Act violations. Here's where it gets really interesting. This magistrate judge is married to somebody in Keith Ellison's office. His assistant, her name, let me just pull up her name, is Caitlin Micko. Do you want to just pull that one up? Skip ahead there, Rebecca. Caitlin M. Micko. She is the assistant attorney general at the Minnesota Attorney General's office. She is actually married to the judge. Now, and here's a you saw the judge's picture there on the thumbnail. Will Crump says the same judge who refused to issue an arrest warrant for Don Lemon has also ordered the release of both Levy and Armstrong. When did that come in? Are you serious? Are you serious? Rebecca, look that up. Will Crump is saying that the same judge, see if the release of Levy and Armstrong has been ordered. Just do a web search on that. That's nuts. Well, this is wild, especially when you see some of these videos I'm going to share you with Keith Ellison. But while Rebecca's looking that up, folks, have you tried your Rev 7? Man, I'm drinking this one right now, man, because I'm so fired up. I'm going to be more fired up once I drink this thing. I'm telling you what. But you can go to mypillow.com/lumberjack for big savings on the best sleep products available, folks, or call 1-800. What is it? 568-586? 568-2865. I'm going to throw that banner up there for me, Rebecca. Yeah, 568-2865, folks. There it is. This is the newest. This is the shots. Oh, yeah, baby. That's tart. I like a good tart lemon. It is good stuff. Okay, so see what you can find out on that, Rebecca. I'm going to keep moving ahead. I'm going to give you kind of the overview of the story here before I get into all the videos with the tangled web that Keith Ellison and Don Lemon have woven. A Minnesota magistrate judge rejects the charges against Don Lemon over anti-ICE church protests, blocks some charges for two protesters. Oh, so it says just blocked some of the charges for the two protesters. I don't see that their release has been ordered yet, Will. What I'm seeing here, folks, is that what do you see, Rebecca?
So it's like St. Paul, Fox 9, 2 Twin Cities activists arrested Thursday for an anti-ICE protest at a St. Paul church over the weekend will be released from custody, supporters say.
Will be released from custody, supporters say. So that's not certain. They're not going to be in custody forever. So that's not certain. They're not going to be in custody forever. Don't expect that until their trial. I mean, they're not going to just hold them in jail until, there's going to be a trial here, folks. So the fact that they were charged, so she was released. Homie in Montana says she was released. So we're getting conflicting information on that. We'll look that up a little bit more. But the main thing right now is this Don Lemon story. I want to stick to that. But a Minnesota federal magistrate judge refused to sign a complaint charging independent journalist Don Lemon. It's funny to call him an independent journalist. I mean, whatever. I just move on. I could say so much. With a protest inside a church in St. Paul on Sunday, Multiple sources familiar with the proceedings told CBS News. The attorney general is enraged at the magistrate's decision, said a source familiar with the matter. Attorney General Pam Bondi has been in Minnesota for 2 days as the Justice Department has sought to surge prosecutorial and law enforcement resources there. A different source stressed that the process is not over and the Justice Department could find other avenues to charge Lamont. They will, folks. I want you to know something. Uh, Absolutely 100%. I thought you were on that screen, Rebecca, so I was looking over there, but now I'm back over here. She's still trying to find out more information for us, folks. But um, how many of you think at this point that Pam Bondi is not 100% peeved and she is not going to have egg on her face again? She already got it with the James and Comey indictments. That fight is not necessarily over either. I just want you to know that they are looking at options there. But there is no way that Pam Bondi is going to be like, "Oh yeah, that's okay. You know what? That's fine. Uh, we'll just give them a pass on that one." How many of you, just comment in the chat, think that these people are going to face their charges? Don Lemon is going to face these charges. I'm just curious. I mean, I know I got a lot of black pilled folks out there, so I'm always curious. I'm trying to keep up with your comments here. YouTube's just got me way back. What do you have now, Rebecca? Speak up.
So this one says Armstrong and Allen appeared in front of the judge, Nico, or however you say the name, ordered that they be released from federal custody, saying that they were not a threat to public safety and were a low risk of fleeing. However, the judge also gave federal prosecutors an hour to file an appeal, which will be reviewed by a higher court, meaning Armstrong.
So there is an appeal filed on that. You're right. They were released, but an appeal will be filed immediately. That'll be then reviewed. So we'll see. Just airdrop that over to me or something, Rebecca, so I can see that. But so that you're correct. They have been released, but I mean, they were always going to be released, I guess. I mean, that's my question is, was there a bail set for them when they were released? But let me get on to some video here. I've gotten too sidetracked here trying to figure this all out, and we're not quite the smooth running machine we want to be here yet. But I'm gonna. So this is out of the Han Journal. Arrests of Nakima Levy Armstrong, Chantel Allen are acts of intimidation, activists say. Okay, and Levy Armstrong's husband, Marcus Armstrong, said the women cooperated with federal agents who targeted them. They weren't targeted, they actually committed the crime for organizing a protest Sunday at City's Church in St. Paul. William Kelly, another protester who was at the church, was also arrested. That's that crazy man's name, Rebecca, the guy with the beard. That's William Kelly. He's the guy who can't get two words without saying an Effenheimer. All three are charged with conspiracy to deprive others of their constitutional rights. My wife wasn't taken. She gave herself up, Marcus said of his wife's demeanor during the arrest. She is fierce, she is strong, and she is powerful. That is how she stood. Yeah, I'm sure she is, let me tell you. But yes, they were arrested. Then they were released. Okay. They're going to say the same things. This is about prosecution, this is about persecution, intimidation, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But you're right. They've been released. The judge ordered their release, but that's normal. I just want you to understand that is normal. Usually there's some bail attached. Do you know what's interesting? Jack Smith considered Kevin McCarthy a flight risk. Okay. And yet these people are not considered a flight risk. It's pretty wild. Oh, they were not released despite the order. And they're still in custody in the Sherburne County Jail? In the Sherburne County Jail? Why would they be in the Sherburne County Jail? I don't know. This is why Sherburne wasn't that in St. Paul? Why are they in the Sherburne County Jail? They should be in a federal detention facility. Anyways, you would think they'd be in the Ramsey County Jail, but I suppose maybe it makes sense maybe that they didn't want him held in the Ramsey County Jail because of the mayor of St. Paul and all of that. I'm not seeing your guys' comments like they've all just died. Like the comments all went away, folks. I'm going to reload this so I can see. I can see your comments. I want to see your comments. Um, Scoop says that's my county. Yeah, it's north end of the city. Sherburne flows north out of like Elk River, Big Lake, that kind of stuff up towards St. Cloud. So that's what's going on there. But anyways, moving on here to the next story. We've got, I want to actually share the video with Keith Ellison in the car with Don Lemon. Let's share that video. So this is, again, you have to understand that Keith Ellison's, the wife of the magistrate judge, which is really just kind of a ministerial judge. The wife of that judge is an assistant attorney general to Keith Ellison, works in Keith Ellison's office. Now watch this video and tell me if Keith Ellison is not biased.
The protest is fundamental to American society. This country started in a protest, and it's freedom of expression. People have a right to lift up their voices and make their peace, and none of us are immune from the voice of the public. So quite honestly, I think that you got the First Amendment, freedom of religion, and the First Amendment, freedom of expression, and I think that it's just something you gotta live with in a society.
Something you just got to live with, folks. I mean, so we're talking freedom of expression, freedom of religion. It didn't seem like these people were free to practice their religion as these people barged in. Real violations here, folks. By the way, I'd go and check out this judge's LinkedIn post or LinkedIn account, okay? And this Judge Miko, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, okay? But I did go check out his LinkedIn and I looked at what he's liked. And he does seem to be obviously a left-leaning individual by the things that he likes. Now, that does not mean, okay, so somebody can be left-leaning in their politics and still be a good judge. That does happen. I want you to think of the Tina Peters case where those judges basically took the side of the defense and beat up those prosecutors from the state. So some left-leaning judges are still interested in justice. Not every person who leans left is a hack, okay? Not every person that leans left even believes that ICE is evil, okay? It's just that there's a bunch that do. I want to address something too with these with ICE. A lot of people, they're not really concerned about the people getting arrested by ICE. They're concerned that they present the right image on social media and amongst their friends so they don't get ostracized. It's even more pathetic, okay? All right, let me we're going to watch another video, and this was shared by a guy by the name of Johnny St. Pete, and he wrote this, and I want to read what he wrote because it's very good. He said, wow, why did Lamon want his mic muted once during the stream? Now, you're going to see this here in this video. We're going to share this with you. How is it that his name is Richardson, who arranged for Don Lamon's car? Lamont also said, I thought we were going to get arrested. Why would you think you were going to get arrested for being a journalist? Is it because you knew it was clearly illegal action to disrupt a sanctuary or religious practice? So Lamont flew in that morning, went straight to meet the activists for their clandestine op, and then drove right to meet Ellison, who he was speaking to all morning. The driver of that nice black SUV knew Ellison. Oh, and by the way, the judge who let Lamon off, his wife works under Ellison. So I'm at a different one, Rebecca. I'm on the Johnny St. Pete post. We must have gotten ours backwards there, but I'm on the Johnny St. Pete post. And this is where Don Lamon is driving and mutes his mic. This is a crazy video. Okay, I'm just waiting for Rebecca. Is that the one?
I kept thinking, seriously, while we were there, I kept thinking, holy crap, they're going to come in and try to arrest us.
Okay, pause that. So Rebecca was actually on the right video the whole time. It's just it showed up differently on my computer. I don't know why. But holy crap, they're going to come in and arrest us. Don told us that he didn't know where he was going. He had no idea. And then he's thinking they would come and arrest us. I thought he was just being a journalist. He knew he was violating the law. Let's keep going.
But they didn't. And why do you think they did that? Is it because the church, or they didn't want to? Maybe the people in the church said, don't, come in busting heads, or...
But there's been some pretty aggressive separation between police department and any activity dealing with ICE, especially in St.
It's not going to be ICE that gets their phone. It's going to be the Department of Justice, and they're going to be going through prosecutions. What I am really excited about in all of this is the discovery that will come with this case. Maybe we'll be able to start finding out where some of this money is coming from and actually trace and track that with factual evidence. That would be awesome. Okay, let's keep going.
Can you turn your AirDrop on?
Oh, I have AirDrop. I got it.
No, I declined it though because he wants it on his phone. Do you want it on yours too?
It's easy. He can grab it off of mine.
Oh, okay.
Just mess now.
Are we going to George Floyd Square?
We're going to George Floyd Square.
Cool.
Going to
Okay,
George
I'm going
Floyd
to try to
Square.
make a phone call.
Brittany.
Can you mute me or no?
Yeah, I can.
You can, but hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
Yeah, I can just turn your mic.
No, I'm going to text first.
See, he wants his mic muted. Is he talking to Ellison? Is that what's going on?
Can you mute just for a second?
Yeah.
Does it take a long? Oh, yeah.
Look at this. This is just crazy, folks. Smash that like if you would for me. There it is. Muted. Comms muted while Don Lemon is on the phone. Who do you think he's talking to, folks? Put it in the chat. Who do you think he's talking to here? Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Connection lost. Be back soon.
Back on?
Yeah, am I back on?
Yeah, levels are there.
Walls are fried. I think he was talking to Ellison.
That side.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to George Floyd Square.
Yeah.
Say it.
And they said there's someone over we could. You tell me.
Oh, he answered right away?
Yeah. Hang on. Would you come to Whipple or George Floyd Square, or is that too public?
Is that too public? I'm telling you, folks.
We are doing a live stream here all day. We've started at about 10 a.m. with Nakima Armstrong. Okay, so I'm trying to set up an interview with someone, guys.
Yeah, it's Keith Ellison.
So
He's on the
we
phone with
are
Keith.
just go.
Yeah.
So he'll tell us where, if he's going to do it, where.
I'm going to head towards his area though.
No, just go to George Floyd
That's his
Square.
area. That's
Okay, that's his area.
Wow.
Okay, George Floyd Square is closer. We don't mind the chaos. We're about that.
Ask him where he.
Well, we're about the
Did he say
chaos.
anything about-
Did you catch this?
Hang
He's
on,
about
hang
the
on.
chaos.
I just know how he operates.
I just know how he operates. This driver knows. I said it's got to be Keith.
He's not a very good businessman.
Well, this is what people tell me.
Hey, how are you?
So only if there's like a nice conflict. So if there's something in your neighborhood,
Okay, we'll drive over. We're on our way.
suspicion, and you know there's a nice raid going.
No, we're right around by the memorial for Miss Good. We thought you.
Whistleblowing, please join them and protect their neighbors. Make whatever noise you can, and you let them know. That
Okay, yeah. So we're right here. If you want to come over, we're right by the big memorial for her on where she died. Yeah. We were, but you said
His
1:15, so we were not there yet. What, should we just come to you? We can come to you.
Hello.
It's not far.
Good. Like whistle.
Okay.
Okay, so come over with the address. We're at between
33rd and
33rd and 34th, 33rd and 34th in Portland.
Thank
Just
you very
skip
much.
it ahead
Thank
here a
you
little
for
bit.
checking us.
Rebecca. Show them what Keith Ellison. Now they're going to be.
I
There we go. There's Keith.
That's
That's who they were on the phone with both times.
I appreciate what you guys are doing. All we're doing
Let's get that behind us.
y'all are putting body on the line.
He appreciates what you guys are doing.
Oh,
Thank you for doing
Is
this.
this a lot like Baton Rouge?
We're on live now, okay? We're on
Okay.
live on all platforms. We have incredible engagement of over 100,000 folks
Yeah.
watching. So Thank you for doing this, Mr. Attorney General.
First, sir.
brother. How you
Thank
doing,
you
brother?
thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate this.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so
Absolutely,
much.
brother. What's your
Yeah.
name, man?
My name is John Martin.
Good to meet you, John Martin. My name is
I've seen a lot. I know. I seen a lot of your video, man. You guys speak really good word, man. Please make something happen
Okay,
about
John
this, man.
Martin.
Let's get them out of.
We are working on it. He can tell you,
Okay.
man. We're working on it
Every day.
Let's
We're
get
working
these
on
guys
it.
out of office, man.
Thank you,
Wow.
brother.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
So
up,
this
kiddo?
brother kept us safe. He's like, get out of
Wow.
traffic.
Wow.
So we're here with
the youth of America.
the Attorney General.
You know Richardson, you hanging out with him?
Oh, he's our guide today. General.
You know Richardson, you hanging out with him?
Oh, he's our guide today.
He's
Our guide today.
Fascinating.
He's total trouble, let me tell you.
He is. No,
I hope
he's a
state
great guy.
money wasn't
Keith
paying
Ellison
for
is
Don
here with
Lamont
us now
to move
live.
around
This is
the
who we're
state.
trying to coordinate with. When I was saying, should we go to Whipple? Should we go to wherever? The Attorney General here. You see, people want something to happen.
It's very clear. And as a matter of
Yeah, folks, that's the deal there. So Keith Ellison. Now, again, you need to understand this magistrate judge, the magistrate judge's wife, is the assistant attorney general with Keith Ellison. Do you guys? I mean, am I just being too much here? Do you see a problem with this? I mean, should the judge have had to recuse himself, considering his ties to Keith Ellison and Ellison's ties with Don Lemon? I don't think I'm being too alarmist in saying that. Okay, I really don't. Let's go to that next Keith Ellison video, Rebecca. Play that one. I mean, it's obvious.
plus agent surge to Minnesota is unnecessary, wasteful, destructive of people's human rights, and wrong. When Martin Luther King was doing his thing, there was ABC, NBC, CBS, and local affiliates.
Right.
Now we have a wide diversity of independent media being able to tell the truth in all kind of places and spaces. And we need you. So I'm hoping that you are successful. And I hope people donate to your channel.
Donate.
And just do your thing, brother. And plus,
Isn't this interesting? I mean, how could we ever say that Keith Ellison was not completely biased? He's even trying to drum up donations for Donnie Boy. This is nuts. This is outrageous. It is not a judicial system worth anything. And I'm going to show you just how bad the judicial system is with this next one. This is a leftist jury in Chicago just acquitted a high-ranking Latin Kings gang member who put a $10,000 hit to murder Border Commander Greg Bavino. Now, if you remember, it was a Latin Kings gentleman who stole the rifle out of the back of the Fed vehicle in Minneapolis. Okay, do you guys all remember that story just a few days ago when they took out the locker and busted it open and the guy ran off with the AR-15? That guy was a Latin Kings member. And so they just acquitted this high-ranking Latin Kings member who put a $10,000 hit out to murder Border Commander Greg Bavino. Juan Espinoza Martinez, not guilty. Okay. There has got to be some sort of involvement with the gangs in the Democrat Party at this point. Hit that, Rebecca, and these judges.
Other breaking news that we're following this afternoon, a high-ranking member of a street gang is charged with putting a hit out on a senior law enforcement official involved with Operation Midway Blitz. Police arrested 37-year-old Juan Espinoza Martinez this morning. And according to the U.S. Attorney's Office here in Chicago, Martinez sent a Snapchat message stating, quote, $2K on information when you get him and $10K if you take him down. The Tribune reports the alleged target was Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bovino. A court date has not been set.
So, wow. So these are the things we are dealing with, folks. Okay. Go down below that post, Rebecca, and go to that Nayib Bukele and pick that up and put that on the screen. That one, you just went past it. Right there. Yep. That's Nayib Bukele. He's the El Salvador president. If you don't impeach the corrupt judges, you cannot fix the country. They will form a cartel and block all reforms, protecting the systemic corruption that puts them in their seats. There you have it, folks. And that's where we're going to end it. Again, please go check out my sponsor, MyPillow, mypillow.com/lumberjack, folks, for big savings and the best sleep products available. This Rev 7 drink is fantastic, but Rebecca's got the website up there too. And you can see the mattresses are on sale. The mattress toppers, that is the lowest price he's ever had on those. Those are running $99.99. The lowest price I'd seen before was $119.99. And you get free shipping on the Lumberjack page. You can also call the 800 number. That's 1-800-568-2865, 1-800-568-2865. But look, so there's the Rev 7s. And if you go in there, now there's the new Rev 7. Okay, that's this stuff right here. This is the shots, and this is sweetened with stevia. Okay. They're very good. I like the lemon. It's very tart. The Giza sheets, my favorite. Folks, the Giza sheets are back in. It's on pre-order. Those things always sell out. Mike can't keep them in. You know, he's running this business just trying to turn cash because he's got no credit anymore with the banks. They're constantly taking away his credit lines, which, you know, most businesses have these operating lines of credit. So he doesn't have that. So if you look there, you can get the sheets right now. It's about a 2-week out deal. But I would pre-order them now. He's got every color, every size available right now. Those do sell out fast. There's that. And then the blankets, clearance on the blankets, $25. I've got the waffle blanket. I absolutely love it. It's made with Giza cotton. It's wonderful. All the stuff is good. So go give them support. But folks, thanks so much for joining today. And we'll see you on the next episode. We're working on a couple other videos for you as well. Make sure you got those notifications on. Make sure you're subscribed. Peace out.